So, you want to hit that $10,000 a month mark? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not about working harder. It's about a fundamental shift in how you think about value. We're not talking about climbing some corporate ladder here. We're talking about building your own system.
All right, let's paint a picture. Imagine two people. On one side, you've got Joey. He did everything he was supposed to do. Top of his class, straight A's, the whole deal. And his reward? A job that pays about 5.5 grand a month and a whole lot of stress about his student loans and whether AI is going to take his job. Now, on the other side, there's Kai. Kai didn't go to university, and yet he's pulling in over 15 grand a month, has zero debt, and is literally traveling the world.
So, this begs the question, right? How on earth is the person who is, on paper, way more qualified earning 3 times less? What is going on here?
Well, you know what? The answer is actually pretty simple. While Joey was busy focusing on grades, playing the traditional game, people like Kai were looking at where the world was really headed. They didn't aim to become another employee. They became something else entirely. They became digital architects. And that is the key that unlocks this whole thing.
Okay, so how do you become one? Well, step one requires a complete mental reboot. This isn't about getting better at your weaknesses. It's about finding what you're naturally gifted at and just pouring all your energy into that.
There's a name for this. It's called talent maxing. And think about it. It's the complete opposite of what school taught us, right? If you're bad at math, what happens? You get extra math lessons. They try to fix your weakness. Talent maxing says, forget that. Find the thing where you already have a head start, a natural advantage, and just double down on it. Hard.
And this is where it gets kind of crazy. Our conventional system seems almost designed to train this natural talent out of us. I mean, look at this. A study found that a whopping 98% of 5-year-olds test at a genius level for divergent thinking, which is basically just the ability to come up with new, original ideas. But by the time we're adults, that number free falls to just 2%. The talent is in there, it just gets buried. So where do you fit in? Everyone has a natural edge in one of these 4 areas. Ask yourself, are you an organizer? The kind of person who just loves bringing structure to chaos? Or are you an analyst, someone who can look at a mess of information and just see the patterns? Maybe you're a communicator. You're just great at explaining things and getting people on board. Or are you a creative, always connecting ideas in new and interesting ways? Seriously, take a second. Knowing which one you are is the foundation for everything else. All right, so once you've got a handle on your core talent, the next step is to pick the right vehicle for it. It's all about matching that natural strength of yours to a service that businesses are more than happy to pay top dollar for. But how do you know if a service is actually high value? It's super simple. It just has to follow at least one of these 3 golden rules. Does it make a business more money? Does it save them a bunch of time? Or does it save them money? If your service doesn't hit one of these 3 points, you're never going to get near that $10,000 a month target, period. So let's check out 5 services that are perfect examples of this. First up, brand identity. This is a playground for creatives and organizers, helping businesses look so good they can charge more. Next, AI automation. This is perfect for analysts and organizers who can go into a business and just slash costs and save massive amounts of time. Third, deal making. If you're a communicator, this is your jam, directly bringing in more revenue. Then you've got video editing. This one's great because it saves creators time and makes them money through better engagement. And finally, funnel creation. This is for all you organizers and analysts who can take a company's website traffic and turn it into actual cash. The goal isn't to learn all of these, it's to pick the one that fits your talent like a glove. Okay, so you've picked your vehicle. Now, how do you get really, really good at it fast? This is where we have to shatter the biggest lie we've all been told, that you have to learn before you can earn. No way. The fastest way to get ahead is to do both at the exact same time. And this is how you do it, the skill maxing loop. Step 1, define. Strip your service down to its simplest possible form. No extra bells and whistles. Step 2, sell it. Yep, sell it before you feel totally ready. This is the step that trips everyone up, but it's crucial. Step 3, deliver. This is where the magic happens. You're getting paid to learn under real-world pressure. Step 4, fix. Look, you're going to mess up. That's fine. Use the client's feedback and AI tools to fix your bottlenecks. And finally, step 5, systemize. Turn what works into a repeatable process so you can deliver quality every single time. Then you just repeat the loop. You get better and more valuable with every single cycle. All right, let's get to the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, this might be the most important step of all.
You can be the best in the world at what you do, but if you can't communicate your value properly, you'll never, ever get paid what you're actually worth. It's all about positioning. And this right here says it all. You really need to let this sink in. You don't get paid for how good you are. You get paid for how you position your value. You could do the exact same work as somebody else and make 10 times more money just by changing how you talk about it. Let me show you exactly what I mean. A typical freelancer says, I design logos. Okay, it sounds simple and it sounds cheap. But a digital architect, they say, I increase a business's perceived value so they can charge more. See the difference? One is a task, an expense. The other is a direct investment in their bottom line. It's the same deal with AI automation. The freelancer says, I build AI chatbots. They're selling a feature. The digital architect sells the outcome. I reduce your operational costs by automating your team's manual work. You're not selling them tech, you're selling them profit. And one last time, just to really drive it home, the freelancer says, I build landing pages. The digital architect says, I turn the web traffic you already have into more paying customers. You're literally connecting your work directly to their revenue. Your value becomes undeniable. So what's the secret here? It's this simple. Stop talking about what you do. Stop talking about the tasks. Start talking about what your work does for them. That one shift in language is the difference between charging a few $100 and charging a few thousand. And you know, once you have this whole system down and you're consistently hitting that $10,000 a month mark, something really cool starts to happen. You stop having to chase clients. They start coming to you. Why? Because by delivering amazing results and positioning your value correctly, you naturally become the go-to person in your space. That's brand maxing. And that's how you scale way beyond this first goal. So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought because it's really the heart of this entire blueprint. The biggest lie is that learning happens before earning. The truth is, the fastest path to wealth is doing both at the same time. So the question really isn't if you can do this. It's whether you're willing to step off that old, broken path and start building a new one.